welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I am Sigourney Rosario, where I encourage individuals to boss up in their business, boss up in their self-love, and you already know we have got to boss up in our faith. Today's video, I think it will be extremely helpful for you. Today we are going to be talking about how to move in silence. Shh. Don't be telling all your business to everybody, okay? So if you're interested, stay tuned and let's just go ahead and hop into this video. I will tell you this up front. I'm a very private person. So it comes naturally to me. It comes easier to me than most people. So I want to give you 3 tips on how to move in silence, how to make boss moves, how to boss up in your life, and just how to keep certain stuff to yourself. Number 1, stop oversharing. What I mean by this is it's okay to encourage people. It's okay to help people. It's okay to be there to share your testimony. That's okay. But when you overshare, you telling all your business. Have you ever met those people and you just sit down, like you at a nail salon, you just sit down next to them and you know everything they've been through? Or like I went to this one time I went to get my hair braided. I don't know the lady. And when I tell you I knew her life story by the time she finished up with my hair, you know what I mean? Like you meet these people and it's like in the initial stage of meeting them, they share everything. You know, every trauma, you know, what her and her baby daddy going through, her and her boyfriend going through, her and her ex going through, you know, every single thing she's been through. And it's like, oh my goodness, this is a lot to take in at one time. You know what I mean? So don't be that person. Do not be that person on social media who's oversharing everything. When you and your man in a relationship and y'all break up or y'all having some tough times and you sharing it on Facebook, everybody know you talking about him. The quote is not about you. The quote is for him. Okay, we all know. Stop oversharing. Stop telling people your business. I don't care who they are. And I've learned from experience, you have to even be careful who you share and who you let in, even when it comes down to family, even when it comes down to friends, because at the end of the day, everybody's not happy for you. Unfortunately, everybody's not happy for you, and people are speaking from their experience. So if I go to my auntie and I'm like, auntie, this is what's going on in my relationship, this is the issues that we having, or I go to one of my friends and I'm like, this is what I'm experiencing on my job, this is what I'm going through on my job, they're going to speak from their experiences. So if my auntie has been dogged out, if my auntie is really going through it with men, her experience is going to screw and just going to poison me if she's not in a healed place. So me going to her and talking to her about that is not the most helpful thing. If my friend has a bad attitude and she don't even like working for people like that, she going through a lot mentally and she hate her job, me venting to her about my issues is not going to help because she already don't like her job. She's not in a healthy state. And so she's just going to tell me, girl, quit. I can't quit sis, I'm in the military. What you mean? You know what I mean? So the people that you vent to, the people that you talk to, you really got to be mindful of, are they in a healthy state? Are they doing better than me in this area? Are they doing, or not even that they're doing better than you, but are they in a healthy state themselves? That's very, very, very important. Just don't be out here telling your business to anybody and everybody. Stop oversharing. Have your small group of people that you vent to. But more importantly, what I do, I take it to the Lord. I take it to the Lord. The Lord is my best friend. The Lord is my homie, OG. Like when I'm going through it, the first thing I do, take it to the Lord. Before I talk to family, before I talk to friends, before I talk to anybody, I take it to the Lord. And 9 times out of 10, He will give you the answer that you need. He'll give you the peace that you need. He'll give you everything that you need just in taking it to Him first. Take it to the Lord and not to people. Number 2, and it kind of just rolls into it, but you have to learn how to trust God. Trust God with your issues. Trust God with everything that you're dealing with, and don't feel like some people, they just feel the need to share with people around them. Like they have this obligation that I have to share with you. And I never had felt that pressure. God knows everything. He gonna fix it. He gonna work it out on my behalf. He is my best friend. If I can't vocalize how I feel, I will journal to him. I will pray to him. Whatever the case is, I just feel like it's better in God's hands than anybody else's hands. So trust God with your issues. Trust God with whatever you are dealing with. And stop oversharing your dreams, your aspirations, your problems with other people. Take it to the Lord. Third thing that I've realized when it comes down to moving in silence, making boss moves, or just dealing with life in general is everyone is not happy for you. I lived in a fairy tale world once upon a time in which I felt like, oh my gosh, y'all, guess what? I'm about to launch a new business. Ooh. And at first people was like, yes, queen, girl, you better do it. You better do it. But after that second business, girl, I'm about to launch another book. Girl, that's good. Wow, you're really on it. You know, the applause kind of went down a little bit. Girl, I'm about to launch this. Girl, got me a new job. Girl, got me a new house. Girl, you know what I mean? The whole mood started changing. And what I'm learning in my season of my life is that everybody's not happy for you. And as much as we want to be like, you know, that chick and that, you know, that boss chick, you have got to realize with that boss chick vibes, people are not going to celebrate you, and you have to be okay with it. You cannot take it personal. And I will admit, I just wasn't used to it, because in my mind, when somebody launches something, when something, you know, you do something new, you invest, you making boss moves, you had a baby, you get married, whatever the case may be, I am that friend to where I'm like, yo, let's get it. Hey, you know, I'm super happy for that person. Or I'm that family member that's super happy for you. And so when I started to realize everybody's not happy, I was like, oh my goodness, I was not ready for this. And so to save you that personal heartbreak, to save you that trauma, or, you know, just your feelings being messed up and you taking it personal, you got to realize early on that everybody's not going to be happy for you. When you start making boss moves, the higher you get, the more hate comes with that. And if you live in a fairy tale land like I once was, you will start to take it personal. You will start to internalize that, and you will start to feel like, okay, I shouldn't be announcing another book launch. Maybe I shouldn't be announcing another stationery business. Maybe I shouldn't be announcing all of this good stuff that I'm happy to have, because I don't want it to come across as me bragging. But it's not bragging, it's just you being happy. You're just celebrating your success. And so realize it early on when you're making boss moves, and when you're moving up in your world and moving up in your life and just making different things happen, everybody's not going to be happy for you. And when you move in silence, essentially what that means is you making moves behind the scenes. Everybody doesn't have to know your next move. Everybody doesn't have to know your next launch. Keep it, you know, keep it low key. Everything doesn't have to be a grand finale for every single thing. When you make moves, be careful who you say your dreams to. It was this one YouTube video. She talked about her video about how she was in Starbucks. And she was telling a friend, oh my goodness, girl, I'm going to do this business. I'm going to do this business. Would you believe the man next to them in Starbucks heard the lady idea, heard her getting excited, heard her getting hyped up, loved the idea. As soon as he left Starbucks, he went and took the lady domain. And come to find out, whenever she figured out what was happening, she's like, that man took my domain and he was right next to me in Starbucks and didn't say anything. You know what I mean? Like, people are not out here just celebrating you. People are not out here just being happy for you. You have to be mindful about you speaking your stuff out loud, even in a public space. You have to be mindful of who you sharing your dreams with. I learned that because when I was receiving coaching from someone, she told me beforehand, she's like, I'm in the same industry as you. I'm in stationery. I'm in, you know, being an author. I am in also YouTube. So you have to be mindful even what you tell me, because what you tell me is liable to get stolen. I said, well, thank you for letting me know that. Okay, I'm about to share you all my dreams. I'm about to give you all these $1 million ideas, sis. No, we ain't no ma'am, not no more. And so I had to learn thick skin in this game. I had to realize, you know what? Everybody's not happy. Everybody is not happy for you. And if you live in a fairy tale world like I do sometimes, if you are super optimistic, if you feel like everybody will want the best for you, Everybody don't. And be very careful what you announce online. Be very careful about what you share online. I'm telling you, if it ain't in the works, if God ain't really approved it, if you just kind of working that thing on out, don't sit here and make all these announcements and promises and stuff like that, because I even had to learn. I made a promise, I'm gonna launch stationery in June. It's not gonna be launched in June because I didn't realize I was gonna PCS and move. So learn from me. I got so many. Look, your girl has learned the hard way, and I'm learning how to really and truly be mindful about what I post, who I talk to, where I talk to them at, and you just gotta keep your boss moves to yourself. Let God show them the results. You ain't gotta sit here and prove nothing to nobody on this earth. Let God show his favor. Let him do what he gonna do in your life. And look, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. If you need encouragement or you know somebody else who may need encouragement, please write into my foundation, Letters for Life, where I encourage individuals by writing handwritten letters of encouragement. As always, I love you, but most importantly though, God loves you. I will see y'all on my next video. Bye.